You think you got hired within the bunch, but you're actually getting fired among the bunches. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Hire Bunch and Fire Bunches. My name is Ram. I'm back to the business to help you guys with more questions and answers for job application, job interview, and job offers. So before I did today's episode, I was actually been thinking, hey, what are the other questions that I haven't answered or help you guys with? Well, there are tons of them, but I think for today's topic, this one that I picked, because I never actually specifically talking about, so which is something like, okay, tell me about your persuasion skills, or hey, describe me a time that you persuaded one of your coworkers, your colleagues, or your project team for something, or such and such, right? So the closest question challenge that I had maybe about like describe me a time that you actually solved a difficult problems, or you actually solved a challenge, something like this episode. So make sure you guys make sure go ahead and check this episode. And I believe other than that, I also would recommend to check my playlist for these guys, which I exclusively made for celebrities, famous people, superstars. We just had Cameron Brink and Caitlin Clark as from WNBA, their interviews, and some notorious ones. All right, don't watch those if you're kids. No underage stuff, right? So yeah, that's what I would recommend if you kind of looking to something to practice, or even just to watch how to do a persuasion. So for today's episode, I will talk about this question. Show me about your persuasion skills and tell me about a time. So first of all, let's check on why, right? Why this question being asked by the employer? So first of all, the employer asks this question because they want to know a candidate's ability to influence other people. And in terms of communication skills, especially effective communication skills, as well as how they drive positive changes on their teams. Okay. And then second of all, it also helps interviewers, your potential hiring managers or hiring teams, to understand how you as a potential candidate approaches resistance, challenges, and also uses the data you can find as well as evidence to support your arguments. For example, your arguments, your challenge back, or your countermeasures to people's critics and also people's argument, as well as how you guys can collaborate with other people as a teamwork to achieve a common goals. Okay, so that's pretty much tell you they kind of quote unquote pry on your capabilities to work as a team or as part of the team members and to achieve the goals of the company. Okay, so basically it's a behavioral questions and also teamwork questions. Okay, so let's get back to our example. All right, example. In my previous role, I identified a more efficient process for our team to handle client onboarding, and which I believe would reduce onboarding time or lead time by 20%. That's example setup. However, my colleagues were, arguing challenges or throwing tampon on you. That's another example. So to persuade them or to countermeasure their challenge, I gather data. For example, gather data from my response, from my countermeasure, my methodology, okay, I also arranged a pilot test, that's good, or a showcase, or a presentation or case study on this improvement. So after presenting the data and the positive results, I persuaded my colleagues and they were convinced. So we implemented the new process and as well as a methodology. And as a result, okay, so here is the detailed result and why your methodology or countermeasure are awesome. Okay, did you guys get that? Hopefully you guys did. But if you didn't, make sure you check my other video that I mentioned during today's topics. And of course, if you like or dislike, make sure you leave your comment below. So I make sure I'll make 2 to 3 other videos as a free giveaway from you guys. Okay? Alright, so same old, like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you when I see you for the next episode, guys. Peace out.